Date today, I think it's June 16th. Doing
16th.
Oh, I don't have that on here. That's too bad. 16th. So we're doing the Waterloo-Pinckney Trail, or a portion thereof, and we're going to start here at Glen Road, pick up the trail, and walking past Clear Lake and up to Sugarloaf Campground. And that's about 6 miles, so I'm hoping 3.5, 4 hours camping at Sugarloaf, which I thought was relatively expensive to camp, but $35. Then supposed to rain Friday night. Saturday we're leaving Sugarloaf and doing the big stretch, which is about 8 miles. I hope to either pick up water along the way, or maybe there'll be something at the Discovery Center. If not, I'm planning on leaving some water here at Bush Road where the trail crosses. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. And then that continues up past Waterloo Road and keep walking up to Green Lake campsite, which is no reservations. I think it's like $12 or something like that. And that's about 8 hours, so we have all day to do it, so we shouldn't be too pressed. And then on Sunday, get up and hike out. We either get picked up at 52, or we'll keep going and get picked up at North Territorial. Alright, we're at the trail, Cats and Glen, and we're ready to go. It's 2:30. Peace. Deuces. That's an ER reference. All right, we got about an hour in. It's about 3:30, and we're at Baldwin Road, and that's about 1.5 miles from where we started. So we're not breaking any land speed records, but just got started, and we had to do a couple adjustments and put on our bug nets because the bugs are crazy, and put on some bug repellent. And now we're going to walk down Baldwin to Songbird and get back on the trail. And got a couple more hours to go. Thoughts?
Hungry.
M&Ms. We took a break, and there's a clearing back there, 10 minutes or so, and started walking and came up on this sign. So far the trail's been decently marked, but a couple places we had to guess, and we just guessed wrong. But left is to the camp, right is to the creek. Waterloo Trail makes sense, so we went to the left, and this forks again, and I think there's a blue horseshoe on the tree. We'll go check it out. So we continued to the left, and then we just ended up walking right back where we came from for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, something like that, and came back across this sign, which made me think I was in Groundhog Day or something. That was surreal. So I'll turn it back on when we get up there and see. So really, it should be better marked than that. It's not obvious. That was just a waste. All right, back. And it was like about a 2-minute walk from that sign. We get to here, right? So we back up a little bit. So fork in the trail. Not really sure which way to go. So I'm leaning towards going to the right, but when I look, that tree's got a blue blaze on it, which is what we've been following. So I thought, well, we go that way. And that is just a loop. I don't know, maybe another 5-10 minute down the path, and you end up at that sign that we were just at. So really should be, there's some markings on this tree here, but we didn't notice that. It was behind us, and there is a post here with a mark on it. Looks like you're on the AT there. So this is just before Beeman Road or Berman Road, maybe a quarter mile before the road. Head to the right, not the left. Lesson learned. All right, we made it to Sugarloaf Campground in 3.5 hours. I was surprised because the first 1.5 miles took us an hour, so we're going 1.5 miles per hour, but we must have picked up speed a little bit and made it to Sugarloaf in 3.5 hours. So I was shooting for 3 to 4 hours. It's your normal campground. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's packed. Everybody in their campers. These kids have gone around 1,000 times. Good state park, family fun. Lake is nice. I went for a quick swim to cool off. Felt good. We got a bee there that wants some of my chicken. You can see him. Oh, there he is. See if we can get up close on him. I don't know how they fly. Oh, he's camera shy. Idea for tomorrow is to, you know what, before I do that, let me just recap stuff on the map here. I'm not sure how this is coming out on the GoPro, but the trail is real sandy at spots. It's like a sand mix, a little bit of stone, but then there's sections that is like a beach. It makes it really difficult to walk. Thankfully, that's not for very long, not long stretches. My understanding is that that's from the horses that come through that part of the trail. They just stomp down the rocks and turn it into sand. There's a nice opening. I think it's after I want to say it's after Clear Lake. Maybe not. Maybe it's just before Clear Lake Road. There was an opening. Maybe you can look it up on Google Maps, satellite, and see. But it's a large opening. You could probably, it was sandy and it would be a fine place to camp. Not supposed to, but and then after we passed Clear Lake Road, it went pretty quick. We made it up to Loveland Road, which seemed pretty quick, and then up to Sugarloaf, which is about a mile from this intersection. It's a road walk and then into the park. So tomorrow, idea is to probably go the same way we came down Loveland, pick up the trail again, and we've got about 8 miles. I was able to put a water drop at Bush Road, and that's a gallon of water. I didn't go through that much. Went through about 1.5 liters today, and it was pretty cool in the woods. It was warm outside, but it was in the shade. It was fine. And past Waterloo, and then continue up another maybe 2.5 miles to Green Lake, which I'm anticipating to be a little quieter than this place, but is a rustic campground with vault toilets and none of these amenities that we have here, like electricity. And then we'll camp there. Dinner was ramen with chicken added to it. Avery had the shrimp ramen just up by itself. It was good. Cooked up easy in the jet boil. And Snickers bar for dessert. And some jerky and odds and ends. Left camp about 11:30. You know, we didn't break any land speed records, but we have 8 miles to walk today, and we should get there 5:30, 4:30 or 5:30, allowing time for lunch. Got the bug nets on because the bugs are voracious. And it is very cloudy, so I'm expecting it to rain. Anything from you? Oops.
Hi.
It's Bugman Avery.
Bugman Avery.
But we passed that stream, and a little bit later came across this water hazard, which Avery was not too keen about. It's a little rickety. It's about an 8-foot drop. It's seen better days, but he decided to go through the woods and probably the poison ivy, and hopefully won't get his feet too wet. So looks like he might be in the lead now.